Welcome to English Motivation Plus, where we explore the profound journeys of resilience, ambition, and the burning desire to succeed. Kevin was a 20-year-old young man living in a small town, always dreaming of escaping poverty to become a successful businessman. He watched the world pass him by, feeling a deep hunger in his soul to break free from his limitations. Instead of simply waiting for a golden opportunity, Kevin decided to act, walking many miles every day to meet the bakery owner. He walked long distances under the scorching sun, fueled only by the hope of meeting Mr. Anderson, the town's baker. Arriving at the large bakery, Kevin felt small, but gathered every ounce of his courage to ask for a humble job. At first, the strict owner rejected him immediately, seeing only a poor boy with no experience and no apparent skills. However, Kevin refused to accept defeat, returning day after day to prove his dedication and willingness to work very hard. Moved by the young man's persistence, Mr. Anderson finally agreed, giving Kevin a basket of fresh bread to sell on the streets. Kevin started his journey by knocking on every door, offering hot loaves of bread with a genuine and warm smile. His sincerity quickly won over the hearts of the locals, and he soon established a loyal group of daily customers. Counting his small earnings under the streetlights, Kevin felt the first spark of success. But he knew he wanted more. He was not content with just selling. He wanted to create. He asked Mr. Anderson to teach him the baking craft. The early days of apprenticeship were a nightmare, waking up at 3 in the morning while the whole town slept. His hands were covered in painful burns and blisters, a testament to the harsh reality of working with hot ovens. His first attempts were disasters. The bread was either as hard as a rock or an inedible, soggy, doughy mess. Instead of giving up, Kevin wrote down every mistake, adjusting the oven temperature and refining his mixture with obsessive detail. He understood that failure was not the end of the road, but merely a necessary note in the symphony of success. Night after night he practiced relentlessly, turning his frustration into fuel and his errors into valuable lessons for the future. Finally, he produced a perfect loaf. The crust was golden, the inside soft, and his mentor finally gave a nod. With his new skills, Kevin opened a modest bakery. It was small, but it was his own kingdom of dreams. Business began to flourish. The aroma of his bread drew people in, and his friendly service made them stay longer. For a moment, life was perfect. Kevin felt he had finally escaped the poverty that had haunted his childhood years. But challenges often arrive when least expected. A modern bakery with advanced machinery opened right across the street from him. Their machines produced bread faster and cheaper. They captured the market quickly, stealing almost all of Kevin's hard-earned customers. Day by day, his shop became quieter. The silence was deafening as he watched his livelihood slowly slip away again. Financial stress weighed heavily on his shoulders. He questioned if his traditional methods could survive in this fast modern world. Just when he thought things could not get any worse, a tragedy struck that would test his spirit like never before. In the middle of the night, a sudden fire broke out, tearing through the wooden structure of his beloved bakery. He arrived only to watch helplessly as the flames devoured everything he had built with his own sweat and tears. The next morning, nothing remained but a pile of ash and twisted metal. Decades of hard work were gone instantly. Standing amidst the ruins, Kevin felt a crushing weight. He wanted to give up, to surrender to the cruel fate. But then, memories flooded back. He remembered the joy of baking and the smiles of people who loved his bread. He looked at his hands and realized something profound. The fire destroyed the building, but it did not destroy his skills. His knowledge, his experience, and his indomitable will were fireproof. He decided right there that he would start all over. Kevin began clearing the ashes. Seeing his resilience, the community rallied around him, offering help to rebuild the fallen bakery. He started again from scratch, but this time he was armed with years of experience and a hardened, unbreakable spirit. He focused entirely on quality and the human touch, things that the soulless machines across the street could never provide. The aroma of authentic, handmade bread wafted through the air, triggering memories and emotions in everyone who walked nearby. People tasted the difference immediately. It was not just bread. It was a product of passion, resilience, and human care. Word spread fast. Old customers returned, and new ones came, tired of the mass-produced taste of the industrial competitor. Slowly but surely, Kevin rebuilt his empire. His new shop was bigger, warmer, and always filled with laughter and joy. Kevin was no longer just a survivor. He was a thriving entrepreneur who had conquered his worst fears and won. He looked at what he had built and realized that the fire had actually cleared the path for something greater. One day, a young boy came asking for work. Kevin smiled, seeing his own reflection in the boy's eager eyes. He welcomed the boy, ready to pass on the knowledge and the lessons of resilience he had learned so hard. Kevin achieved his dream, but the journey taught him lessons far more valuable than the money he had made. He learned about sacrifice. He understood that every great dream comes with a price paid in sweat, tears, and time. True success requires giving up comfort. You must be willing to work when others sleep and persist when others quit. He learned self-reliance. Before expecting anyone to help you, you must be the one making the greatest effort for yourself. No one owes you a living. Your destiny is in your own hands, and you must build it brick by brick. Finally, he learned that the moment you feel like giving up is often the moment you are closest to success. The darkest hour is just before dawn. If Kevin had quit after the fire, he would never have seen the glory. Kevin's story is a testament to the power of the human spirit. It proves that no obstacle is too big. From a penniless boy to a master baker, he showed us that where you start does not determine where you end. Your current situation is not your final destination. Keep walking, keep knocking on doors, and keep refining your craft daily. Be like Kevin. Do not let rejection define you. Do not let failure stop you. Let them be your stepping stone. When life burns your dreams to the ground, use the ashes to build a stronger foundation for a better future. Believe in yourself, even when no one else does. That belief is the spark that will eventually light up your world. Every master was once a beginner. Every empire started as a single idea. Your journey begins with one single step. So go out there, face your challenges, embrace the struggle, and write your own story of triumph against all odds. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope Kevin's story has ignited a fire within your own heart. If you found value in this story, please share it with someone who needs encouragement today. You might save a dream. Don't forget to subscribe to English Motivation Plus for more powerful stories that lift your spirit and improve your English. This is English Motivation Plus, signing off, wishing you strength and success in all your endeavors. Goodbye, and take care.